right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. This is Marcus Sniffles with another album review. I'd appreciate if you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This time we're going to be reviewing an album that came out earlier in January. It's like one of the first rap albums to come out in 2024. It's called Paisley Dreams. It's an album by The Game and Big Hit, and it's fully produced by Hit Boy. I was not familiar with Big Hit. I did not know who he was. Apparently, Big Hit is Hit Boy's dad, and I think he just got out of jail or prison, or I don't know. I don't know where he came from or where he's been at, but I guess it's a good thing that he's back doing what he seems to be a fan of doing. I'm not gonna look up what he did because that is not any of my business, and I'm not about that life. So respect the Big Hit. Yeah, but this was a pretty solid outing for the beginning of 2024. I think Hit Boy over the last like maybe 5 years has really been killing it on the production. Like you can't go like a month without one of the best songs being out, having a Hit Boy production underneath it. So something new that I wanted to try on the channel with these album reviews is I want to kind of point out my favorite three song runs of an album, uh, and then kind of point out what my favorite thing is about the album. And then I'd like to point out one thing that I could add or remove. And sometimes I might do both. So with this album, it's almost like an EP. It doesn't really feel like an album. Um, the Game and Hit Boy are on every song. It's just them going back and forth, with the talking to street shit, gang shit, and stuff that they're really known for. And I think this kind of shows how seamlessly the Game is when it comes to getting on songs and productions and rapping with whoever. Like some people kind of view it as a negative where it's like, okay, does he have his own style? Does he have his own thing? Or is he just gonna pretty much mimic what's in front of him? I view it as a positive because just being able to fit in with any and every sound, in my opinion, is a show of skill and talent. I feel like there's some artists out there that sound like themselves. I mean, there's some artists that sound like themselves on every single song, and it's just like at some point you do kind of have to adjust and change your sound and flow a little bit. And I feel like the Game did that pretty well on this. Now, this wasn't like the Doctor's Advocate or the documentary or 1992 where he's giving you like the best bars that he has. I mean, he did his thing, but my favorite thing about the album, honestly, is the production, especially on the song "Paisley Dreams," where Hit Boy sampled um, "Song Cry" or no, "Girls, Girls, Girls" from the Blueprint. I thought he did a really great job making it his own, and the Game and Big Hit did a fantastic job rapping over it. It's really soulful, even though it is like some real gangbanging shit on there. Uh, if I had to take one thing off this album, I would honestly probably take off Big Hit. Respectfully, like I don't think he was needed for every song, but I feel like he was on every song. Hey, just a friendly reminder to like the video. Because Hit Boy produced every song. So I'll give him. I'll give it that he. And maybe I'm just not familiar with his work, so I didn't really know what to expect from him. But him on every song, I didn't feel like was necessary. And I will say there were a handful of features on here. Hit Boy had a verse. Um, T Flea and Dom Kennedy's on "Crisis" by the Game. So pretty solid features, I'd say. The Dom Kennedy one is pretty good. My favorite three song run on this album is going to be the second, third, and fourth song, Paisley Dreams, P Fiction and Bang Freestyle. I think Bang Freestyle really showed that Big Hit is a solid rapper. Like it's not like he's trash, but Bang Freestyle kind of showed where he kind of thrives at and what he's great at. If I had to, let's see, if I had to add something to this album, I mean, there's already plenty of features, I think. The production is solid. Uh, I think I might have added maybe a female voice on here, and it's a little bit hard to balance that, especially for West Coast rappers, because there's not that many female West Coast rappers. But maybe just having a female on a chorus or a hook or something like that, I think would have maybe balanced it out a little bit. Not saying that you need to have girl records on here, but I thought that might have helped out a little bit. And one question that I asked myself while listening to this album is, what cost more between a verse from the game and a beat from Hit Boy? Because like we hear Hit Boy all the time. He's producing for literally everybody at all times, but the game is like an all-time rapper. Like for me, he's the 11th best rapper ever. He's a top 5 West West Coast rapper ever. Multiple classics, multiple platinum albums, multiple #1 songs, and he's won a lot of beefs. Like every beef he's been in, I feel like he's won. So I'd be kind of curious to know which one costs more, and if this project was a favor by either the game or Hit Boy, or if it was just something like, hey, we're doing this for the love, like uh, we respect what we're doing, or this is like a solid for my dad, or what. Like I'd be curious to kind of know what that is. They haven't done any real press as of this recording, so maybe later on we'll find out a little bit more about it. But I think if you're a fan of the game and if you're a fan of West Coast music, I think you'll enjoy this album. It's a really easy listen, so I would definitely recommend it. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, share it so it's all over the timeline, and it'll fool the almighty algorithm. But with that said, appreciate you guys listening. Peace. Thank you for watching the video. If you've made it this far, drop a like, subscribe so you don't miss any videos like this one.